today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. On first down, it's Moon. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first and 10, Moon. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 45 yards. And the Titans have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Folk connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. On for the extra point is Folk. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Now Folk for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Stroud looking to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now a first down throw. Moon escaping the pressure right. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And it's a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 28-0. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Sheds off the tackle. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Following the fumble recovery. Moon. That's to the pylon and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Moon to throw. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. Touchdown! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From the gun to give to Mixon. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Here's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. Now Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Texans football to start Q2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Mixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now Moon. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, here's Moon. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And they can't bring him down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Tyler Boyd, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the route is on here in this first half. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Johnson to return it. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studio. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 68 yards. And the Titans have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Folk connects on the extra point.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about it. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. On for the extra point is Folk. And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Down to the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Stroud on third down now. Got a man. It's Collins, complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. It's picked up by the Titans.
Now inside the 25.
And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Now Folk for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second,
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose.
It's picked up by the Titans, and they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Moon.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Moon eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
So we reach halftime here with a happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out.
And he loses the football a second time.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw, Moon. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Flush to his right. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Titans take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he returns this to the 22.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks.
The third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Johnson on the return.
Broken tackle. A good return there, 17 yards, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Boyd. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Titans extend their lead yet again.
Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
His throw incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. Titans coming hard, and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And a big play there, and the result, they'll get it 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. They'll put that block on top of the nice lead that they have, and now it's trouble here in the third quarter on the other sideline.
Well, I think it's more than trouble. They're just trying to figure out how to survive through this ball game now. They're about to really lay it down on them.
And they can just run some clock, get this thing to the fourth quarter, try to put it on cruise control.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Now Boone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans take the block punt and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. It's picked up by, and they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Now Folk for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down. Mixing up the middle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And
they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
The Texans send the punter out. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier.
On the return, Johnson. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Right back to him on first down. Shifts past him at the 45. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. It's Moon. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And they're going to speed things up here.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So crisis averted, but now facing third and goal.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
A play fake, now Moon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. Fourth down. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt.
Folk's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so, and maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset.
Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 56, ready, ready.
First and 10, it's Stroud. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Stroud to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Cockrell holds it in left side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. On for the extra point is Folk. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away.
And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run. It's Campbell. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up. First and goal at the 5. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Steps away to his left.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now Folk for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. On for the extra point is Folk. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.